Welcome to the Air Canada 2 by ESPN on EA Sports as we get set for the Raptors, looking for their 34th win of the season against the visiting Dallas Mavericks. The Mavericks coming off a gratifying win in their previous game against Denver.
Jeff, they won for a number of reasons. What would you say was the most important?
Dominant defensive teams are hard to deal with because they're consistent. And so offensively, what happened in their last game has to happen again here tonight. You've got to attack them before their great defense gets set, and you've got to drive the ball to the basket and take the game to them.
You know, Jeff, so much made of DeAndre Jordan not going to the Dallas Mavericks. That's got to hurt, although they recovered by getting a couple of other good key players.
But, Mike, they thought they had a defensive cornerstone to their program in DeAndre Jordan. Yeah, they got Zaza Pachulia, who I think has always performed better than he's been given credit for. I love his toughness. But to lose DeAndre Jordan is going to set them back for quite a bit of period of time.
The Raptors coming off an excellent defensive win in their previous game against Milwaukee. Jeff, that defense was smothering.
And Mike, never underestimate great defense in our league. When you do as many good things defensively as they did, it's hard to beat. Blocking shots, forcing turnovers, talking. It was just an excellent display of fundamental defensive basketball.
Puts it up from three-point range as the shot clock goes down to 2. Knifing through the defense. Prince shot thrown. Oh, he goes for the save there. Prince follows with another shot. Prince unable to hit. Puts it up for 2. Nice touch at the basket.
The assist from number 17.
Gets in the paint. Curling in, Prince for 2. Puts it up, gets it to go. He's the league's top scorer this season. Toronto's is leading Dallas by a score of 6-2. For 2, the Mavericks with the offensive rebound for a new 24. Not able to hit on that adjustment, and a nice finish at the basket.
No paint game, no winning. You've got to get the ball at the basket, and then you've got to finish when you get it there.
He puts it up, knocks it down. That's a two-pointer.
For 2. The assist from number 9.
Straight inside, gets to the rim, and the bucket.
Look, you can't give up layups like that. You got to protect the basket and the paint at all costs.
Curls in. He shoots, knocks it down for 2. And it's a 4-point lead for Toronto. Whistle blows. It's going to be a quick timeout here, 20 seconds. What's the thinking here?
When you're using your 20-second timeout, it can be done for different reasons.
Substitutions, Dallas. Substitutions, Toronto.
Puts it up. It's good. A two-pointer. He's 2 for 2 from the field.
You're not going to see a better possession in the NBA from both sides of the ball. Good defense, good offense won out that time.
Flips it up, shot won't go.
Another good quality attempt at the basket. Unfortunately, they missed it.
Clock winding down, that's from downtown. Big year for the Raptors last year, Jeff. They make the playoffs. They lose a tough first-round series, but they've got some good young talent. Can they take the next step now?
Well, you think about it, Mike. I don't think many people know, unless you're heavily involved in the NBA, what a great basketball city Toronto is. I used to always love going there. Packed houses, vociferous fans that were really into the game. And I like what Dwayne Casey's team stands for. They play hard defense.
Score the goal and one. And here's another look at that amazing dunk. Well worth the replay.
Are you kidding me? You're allowing guys to dunk it in your face and you're just touch fouling them? You can't let that guy get his hands above his shoulders. You've got to prevent the basket at all costs.
And he does it. A three-point play. Toronto's is leading Dallas by a score of 17-10. Gets it up for two. Can't hit. Oh, great hustle as he looks for the save.
Hey, you're not a one-man team. You've got to spread the ball around so that you can get better shots than that. A coach cannot stand for those type of shots.
Puts it up from downtown. That three-pointer off the mark. Takes another shot. Able to knock it down. 11-point lead for the Raptors. And Dallas calls a timeout. They need something to go right pretty fast.
The coach could see the run was impacting the game. A solid timeout to break the momentum.
Gets inside. Oh, he shoots it. Jump shot for two. Won't go.
I continue to see solid defense. It's the same defense that got him the lead. That type of defense will keep the lead for them.
Puts it in. That's a two-pointer. And here's another look at that solid finish at the rim.
If that's the best he can do as a defender, then he has to come out and sit next to me as the coach. You've got to keep the ball handler out on the perimeter and make him take jump shots.
2 minutes left in the second quarter.
Inside. That's good for two. Toronto's is leading Dallas by a score of 23-12. Making a play on the ball. No one near him, a wide open shot. The Raptors with the offensive rebound for another possession. He accelerates on the reverse. It's good. A two-pointer. And here's the replay with another look at that great finish at the rim.
You want to keep attacking the basket and get layups around the rim. That's how you score consistently.
Second quarter.
Nice adjustment. Misses. Driving the personnel on the floor. Down into the lane. Weaves his way to the basket. Hits the shot. 15-point lead for the Raptors.
That's just a nice layup right there.
Toronto's is leading Dallas by a score of 46-31.
2 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
To the basket. He's fouled, and he'll head to the line with under 2 to go here in the fourth.
Team foul number 1. That's the first foul in the last.
Can't connect on the first free throw. Good recovery. Hits the second free throw. Double team closing in. Prince not able to hit the three.
I like it. I'm seeing more effort in the last couple minutes than we saw in the first half. It may not result in a win here tonight, but the effort is something they can build on going forward.
Ball knocked out of his hands. There's the double team. Lets it go. Can't hit the two.
That's not your game. You are not a shooter at that range. You've got to give the ball up and get it to someone who's more offensively capable than you are.
Toronto's 2 for 2 from the free throw line.
For the Toronto.
Knocks down the first one.
Number 9 to the line, shooting 2.
And he makes them both. Toronto's is leading Dallas by a score of 48-32. Here's the pick.
1 minute remaining in the fourth quarter.
To the basket, flips it up, off the mark from point-blank range.
Getting the ball to the rim is so important to winning basketball. Great offense, great look, just couldn't knock it in.
The two defenders swarm. Prince fires for three. Where's the defense? Prince fires. No good.
That's a shooting turnover right there. You shot it too quick, had no chance of going in. That's just like a turnover.
Oh, can't get it to drop.
Hey, that's a good look right there. Just couldn't get it in.
The two defenders converge. Puts it in.
That's it. They can start warming the bus up because this one is over.
Shoots for three. And time runs out. The final score is 50-32. For Jeff Van Gundy and our entire EA Sports Group.
Jalen Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Raptors put their opponents away in a blowout. The scoring display they put on is going to be hard to forget. It's hard to imagine anyone doesn't come away impressed with how effectively they scored their points. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Toronto Raptors.
Game track. Field goal percentage.
The Toronto Raptors were tough to beat today considering how well they shot the ball. It's easy to frustrate your opponent when even their best defensive effort doesn't translate into a lead, or more importantly, a win. Let's check out the game stats.
Player of the game.
And what we have here are highlights worth 1,000 words. There's no question he stood out amongst the rest in today's matchup. And now look at the numbers. Here are the top 3 plays from the game.
Number 3. Number 2. Number 1.
I'm Jalen Rose. We look forward to seeing you again next time.